Hi Virgo, welcome to the Soul Song. This is Nina and this is going to be your August 2021 reading. It's a love story reading. We're going to look at what's happening for you in your love life this month. So keep in mind that this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, and it doesn't matter if you are single or you're with somebody. I'm going to pick up the energies that are surrounding you and we'll see what comes through. Okay, so take only what resonates and leave the rest behind. So one card just flew out for you. We'll take that. At the bottom of the deck we have the sun. Beautiful. Let's get one from this deck. I'm just pulling out some oracle cards to see what you're dealing with, what's the overall energy or the theme like, and then we'll move on to your tarot reading. All right, so I hope you're doing well. I hope things have been all right wherever you are. Okay, let's take a look at this. What do we have here for you? We got honesty, number 40. You've got why? Okay, I see where this is going. All right. Woman holding a heart, number 44. And lastly, we have your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. You might actually be dealing with a Capricorn is what I'm getting. Okay. So there's one message that's coming through straight away, which is, are you really being honest with yourself, Virgo? Are you really listening to your heart? Because your heart is trying to tell you something about the situation, whether it's a new connection or something from the past, okay, or something that you're involved with currently. I feel like you have been working on yourself, on, also your belief system. Why is it that something has happened, something has transpired? Why do I perhaps, attract a particular kind of person? That downright honesty with yourself is also what is paying off, is what I'm feeling, okay? Another thing that I'm getting here is that you are looking at something that is being offered to you or something that's in front of you with a lot of honesty. You're getting to the bottom of the situation is what I'm getting, okay? And it's almost like you're in a very stable position as far as your emotional body is concerned, okay? Your emotions is concerned. And when you're in that stable position, you're able to look at the situation for what it really is. All right. Interesting. At the bottom of the deck, your overall energy is the Ace of Cups. Again, she's like looking at this, really wondering, peeping into it. She's holding a key. She's examining it like, okay, pretty much like the woman here in this card, is this really good enough? You're asking a lot of questions to yourself about the situation or this offer, okay? And also, I want to say that you've come a long way as far as, healing is concerned, is what I'm getting. And that's the work that you've been doing. You've been working hard on yourself, on what you will settle for and what you won't settle for, that kind of thing, And now you're sort of ready to wear your heart on your sleeve and plunge into something new. That comes with a lot of healing, a lot of inner work. So give yourself a pat on the back. Okay, you've got the 7 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, the Fool, the 3 of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the 4 of Cups, the Hermit, King of Wands. Okay, so we have the Knight and the King of Wands. We have Temperance and the Princess of Wands. At the bottom of the deck now we have the Lovers. So the Lovers is, yes, it's about intimacy, about love, but it's also about making a choice, making a decision, choosing to be with somebody. And that's where that honest examination comes in, looking at something closely, letting your inner wisdom guide you is what I'm getting here. Okay, there's a strong fire energy here, so you could be dealing with a fire sign. We've got Sag, we've got Aries, Leo, Sag again. Okay, we've got Aquarius, but I feel like that's you. Interesting. So there's an introspective energy here about you. Alright, and it's coming from your past. In your recent past, you've got the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. So after much deliberation, after much consideration, I feel like you have moved on from something that was hurtful, that was probably not going where you wanted it to. Okay, and that sort of experience has led you to understand, your motivations. Why has something happened, like I said, and why do you probably attract similar partners? And that's the honesty that you have arrived at with that experience is what I'm getting. So it's taught you a lot. I feel like you did put a lot of work into that situation, that person, that connection, but somewhere you down the line you decided, okay, it's not actually fulfilling me, it's perhaps in my better interest to walk away. All right, in the present you have the Fool and the Three of Swords. It's almost like the Fool is turning his back on the Three of Swords, saying, okay, I'm ready again for a new adventure. The past is behind me, and I know I've been through a tough time. I've been through heartbreak. I've been through probably betrayal. But hey, let's do this again. That sort of a thing. So it's kind of a mixed bag is what I'm getting. You're on the one hand, you recognize that you've been through something challenging, but on the other, you're like, okay, I'm ready to explore something new. I'm ready to take that first, baby step, you could say. And the Fool is not really the beginning as such. It is the inspiration for going on a new adventure. The first card is actually the Magician. When you start to manifest, the Fool is like the energy of, okay, let's see where this goes. Okay, I'm ready to perhaps take a risk. I'm ready to fly off the cliff, you could say. All right, and you do have that adventurous streak here. All right, you've got the Knight of Wands and the Four of Cups as below. So this is what's happening, I feel, within you. It's a very, I want to say it's like a mixed bag of energy. There could be someone actually charging towards you. With the Knight of Wands, it's kind of in and out, or this is your energy which is in and out. You might be like, okay, on one day you're like, let's do this. Okay, I want to charge forward. I want to explore. I want to see what's out there for me, and I want to have fun. Okay, and relationships are also meant to be fun. But you quickly sort of burn out, or you feel like, meh, I don't know, I'm not too sure. And that sort of apathetic energy is coming from the Three of Swords, which is, previous hurt or past lingering feeling of just something pricking at you, perhaps, the lessons that you've learned from your previous experiences. They're making you a bit wary is what I'm seeing. Okay, but I feel like the overpowering energy here is that of charging forward. You've got the Hermit and the King of Wands. So as far as signs go, you've got Virgo, you've got Aries, Leo, Sag, like I said. But this I feel is also like your energy. You're like examining something very closely. You're giving it due consideration. You're letting your inner light, your inner wisdom guide you. That's also something that I'm getting with the Temperance card here. You're taking it slow, okay? Even though there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of adventure for you to explore. And you might also be feeling, a bit, excited, you could say, and a bit impulsive about on certain days, like, hey, let's do this. I'm ready. But on other days, you might be like, okay, I need to take a step back. I need to look at this carefully and see if this is really going to get me somewhere, or if this is, worth considering or not, or should I just let it go? So you're looking at what's on offer here. All right, Virgo. You could be actually coming into contact with somebody who's very charming, who's very attractive. The King of Wands is so charismatic. It's kind of hard to sort of it's kind of hard to turn down his charms, you could say. And if this is, a fire sign especially, this is someone who is quite driven, and they're not going to back down easily, all right? And in the near future, you have the Temperance and the Princess of Wands. This is some communication also coming towards you. It's sparking your curiosity. It's sparking your sense of, it's sparking something inside you, something that is evoking a sense of adventure in you and a sense of curiosity more than anything else, but yes, you are also taking it slow. You are taking one day at a time, and that's a good approach, especially if you've been through something that, maybe you took this leap of faith previously and it brought you heartbreak, and this time around you want to take things slow, and that's not a bad approach at all. And being a Virgo, I feel like you're also someone who is quite, careful, cautious. They don't usually just plunge into something. But this is something that is divinely guided, that is coming towards you, is what I'm getting. Okay, I want to get one more card for the near future, what this Temperance and Princess of Wands is about. Let's get one card for Virgo to clarify the near future energy. Queen of Wands, more fire. So you've got the King and the Queen of Wands. This is like a power couple, a perfect match. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups again. Wow. I think this is wonderful, provided you are very sorted about why you're doing something. You're looking, it's like, your heart is in the right place, but you want to also get your mind on board about the situation, getting very sorted about what you're getting into, very clear about that. And so this, even though the Queen of Wands is not very, she can also be a bit, impulsive, and she is again that heart-led energy. She knows her worth. Okay, so she's not going to settle for anything less than. She will wait for the King of Wands. There's a new opportunity, but there is that, what do you bring to the table? Do I consider this? Let me examine this. Let me be guided by what my intuition is telling me and what my wisdom is telling me. And then I will, move forward. So that sort of honesty is what you're trying to imbibe here. So what is this about for Virgo? Let's get some cards from my deck. What is this about? Oh, it's too many. Got detachment. Okay. What is this about? Codependency. That may be a pattern that is playing out in your life, and that could be, getting down to the bottom of why is it that you do certain things and why you attract a certain kind of partner towards yourself. We've got friendship, and we've got release the ex. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we've got getting to know each other. Yeah. So that's going to happen once you're really honest about letting go of something that, and letting go especially of, patterns. That's where this hard work is coming from. It's work on yourself, I'm hearing I'm hearing dignity, maintaining your own dignity and not compromising on that. Detaching yourself from an old hurt, an old situation that may be still lingering in some way at the back of your mind, alright? So you may be kind of scared about taking that plunge. Let's see what this person wants to say to you, Virgo. What would this person like to say to Virgo? I feel so misunderstood, alright? I need to love myself first. Yeah. Because if you don't, it's going to lead to a codependent sort of a relationship. Commitment is a scary thing. I feel like this is all your ex trying to say something to you. This is not new energy, okay? I've never told anyone the things I've told you. This new person who is generating this or evoking this curiosity within you is someone that you're going to start off as a friend, I feel. So things are going to go slow, I feel, but there's this irresistible charm about this person. But you're going to have to completely let go of what was, okay? Release the ex before you can fully embrace this new offer that is coming your way. You got the Ace of Cups twice. I'm working on a better version of me. And we've got I want to get to know you better. At the bottom of the deck, we have I keep writing that text and deleting it. So this may be your ex just trying to get back in your life somehow, okay? I want to get one card as your advice. Okay. What is the advice for Virgo? Six of Wands. More fire, passionate energy here. Page of Swords. Getting to the bottom of things. There's a lot of this finding out stuff, that's being honest. Knight of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. Okay. You may have actually been dealing with an air sign, okay? That is quite possible. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I feel like the advice here for you is to not settle for less. To recognize your worth, okay? And to not be swayed by emotions. If you're still kind of keeping a watch on the social media of your ex, that is something that you want to let loose or cut away from, okay? The King of Swords is someone who is very balanced mentally. This is not someone who kind of does things impulsively. On the other hand, the Knight of Swords can be someone who does that, who's very rash, who's very impulsive, who doesn't really think before acting. So I'm also getting, pay attention to what you're hearing, what you're communicating. Pay attention to the words, the thoughts, the way someone communicates as well, because it makes things very clear. Sometimes you just need to look at things at face value, okay, and that's where this honesty also comes in. Speak your truths and pay attention to what the truth is beneath everything, and focus on what is worthy of you, okay, of your effort, of your energy. Don't settle for anything less than. So and if this is about codependency, again it's linked to your self-worth. If someone seeks validation from the outside, then they're going to continuously seek validation from the partner as well. When they don't get it, they're going to feel less than, and that leads us to this vicious circle, and a very toxic kind of a codependent relationship, where you're looking to the other person to serve your needs for validation, for worth, okay. That's not something you want to get into. Release the X, Virgo. Alright, that's where I'm gonna leave you. I hope this helps, and I hope this was useful. Let me know in the comment section if you found it resonated with you. I will see you again later. Have a wonderful month ahead, and thank you again for liking, sharing and subscribing. I will see you again later. Bye bye.